What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back with another hot topic take. Let me tell y'all something. This is just insane what's going on in the WNBA. We also got stuff coming down with the NBA. There's
Mm.
so much happening. But I'm going to tell you this, if you are a basketball fan, this is the time to be involved with it right now, right here on the Hoop Dreams podcast. I'm Will Gates, and that's my dog.
Arthur Agee in the building.
Hey, guess what, AG man? It's so much happening right now, man. I mean, over there in the WNBA, I think we just got to start there.
Really?
Uh, this is like the Caitlin Clark. I don't know if you want to call it a coming out party. I don't know what we want to call this right now, but I want to ask you a question from this perspective. Uh, Everything that's going on with the WNBA and whether she is getting treated unfairly. Be honest with you, man, I can kind of care less about that. My question for you is this what's happening with the WNBA? Is this good or is it bad for the league?
I mean, it's both. I mean, what they say, all press is good press. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, I love it. I
Is
mean, I'm glad everybody talking about it, got an opinion about it. Like people getting pissed off and like, wait a minute, like this ain't your life. Like, calm down, dude. It's just social media, man. This. I
that's
mean,
right.
chill out. Like,
That's
like I'm
right.
talking something about like, oh, bringing up the black and white. We know that's involved in it too. So what do you mean? This is entertainment. Entertain me.
And I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I wanted to ask you about that, man. Is race an issue in this? And the reality is because you're talking about a predominantly black league with
Yep.
with 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 superstars in the league, and then you
Yep.
got Caitlin Clark who comes along, and for lack of a better word, uh, it's kind of like the heir apparent to make the league grow. And the topics and issues we've been hearing is from these terms that have been used: resentment, jealousy, hating. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
how much of that is competition? Because I think you got to have a level of that to compete. Like, I
Right.
ain't supposed to like you to compete against.
Mm-hmm.
I need to dislike you. But how much
Yeah.
of that is a level of competition versus it carrying some racial tension there?
Well, you think about it. I mean, there's race is gonna be always in the room in whatever industry it is. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it that more watchable, eyes on it. People who've never watched the NBA, a WNBA game in their life is watching it now and looking at it from the fact of like, hey, stop hitting on that poor white girl like that. Like, don't be knocking her down to the floor and stuff. And the women who've been playing in that league who built it, and they didn't come in on taking it easy on any rookies just because she coming in with any hype. And Caitlin knows this, but it's just a competitive thing of the women who are there, and you think about it, they not hating. You know what I'm saying? Like they they I mean, what are they hating on? I mean, that only thing that I know that they said are like, we glad that she didn't came into the league. Now we flying charter. You know what I'm saying? She's going to bring some good things to the league. But when she get her ass on that court, she will be getting stepped on. I mean,
But
we will be
you
going
don't
to
think
her
that
like
there's
any.
a but you don't think there's a level of how do I say this? There's a level of um, some tension there because
Oh,
she is getting so much press, because she is kind of like unofficially, officially has become the face of the league, and you got people who have been there, who put in the time, put in the work, helped develop it, and all of a
yeah.
sudden They're like
I
she just
think
gets to walk in and grab the
I think
crown.
it's well because we're in a new social media age. You just think about it. She's not just coming from off the street. She's just coming from filling up NCAA women's basketball arenas. You know what I'm saying? So it's proven what this girl can do, far as
Absolutely.
her excitement, and she ain't at no power. None of the blue blood schools. She down there Iowa, man. So
It's
that's
Big Ten, baby.
Midwestern. You see what I'm saying? Like she's down there, and from that Caitlin Clark fan base who followed her into the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Like WNBA officials got to take advantage of this, and they know this. Hey, look what they doing. They flying charter now, Will. I mean, you
Well,
think about it.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too, though, Ag. I do think on one level, um, there is some special attention paid to her in terms of the players that's in the league. Caitlin is getting picked up 94 feet. I've never seen a WNBA player, NBA player get picked up 94 feet. You saw the video I sent you not too long ago. The girl had 2 free throws. AG, she shot one and then went straight up and face guard Caitlin. She's that. My question is like,
Yeah.
uh, I believe you. Listen, if I agree with you, you're on the court. Let me test you. Let me battle you. I'm all for that. But is there a space? For example, the hot topic is what happened in the Chicago Sky game. The girl, body checked her when it, which is in all purposes, it was not a basketball play. It's a difference. Like if you come into the hole, you come across the middle, it's fair game. You're gonna get hit, you're gonna get kicked, you're gonna get punched in the mouth. But as a player, if I got the ball, I'm anticipating that. I know if I go to the bucket, there's a chance I might get knocked on my butt. But when I'm just standing there, you come and give me a bow
Oh
to
yeah. Well, I mean, Caitlin threw the ball first on the other end before that play.
man, I saw that play. Come on, AG.
Yeah, she on
She
the inside
barely
of it. She
swiped.
threw through.
She
She
barely
swung
swiped.
back like that. But that's in the flow of the competition of the game. Like Caitlin, I mean, the girl Kennedy Clark actually had the ball. She was finna get the ball off the rebound. Caitlin came in and knocked the ball loose. And that girl, you see how she fell? She didn't fall back off, but it's a basketball play in the heat of it. And then like you could tell, like after that play, Caitlin Clark was like, said something to her like I'm tough, like she just did something tough to, like come on, like let's get it.
Right, right.
Now that's in
Well,
the,
and
she go down and she like, oh, you talking that shit? Watch this jump shot, bang, and then for the walk up to her, the defender, and then just said, bitch, since you said that shit down in the heat in the competition, boom, you know what I'm saying?
I
New
and
WNBA fans went ballistic,
I get what you're saying, and
but
that's why
that's
I was
good
asking you.
though.
It is good for the game.
That's
I don't,
good.
but I think where I'm also leaning toward more is when we're talking about just this race issue, and I'm only saying this, man, because to me, I've been hearing words like narrative and nuance. I What concerns me a little bit is that because it was Kennedy Clark that did it, it has gotten like overhyped. Because see, when she was coming into the league, and when Diana Taurasi and other white athletes, white WNBA players was talking about her, you know, it was kind of okay in a sense. Do you think there's an issue when it comes to how the expression of it? Does race play a problem in that?